Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Crypto. For the rest of us, I do this every single day. One tip, one tool, or one coin analysis. Today, just briefly, I'm going to get into the fact that you need to sell everything because the market's crashing. Just kidding. I should always say this is not financial advice. So the market, and this is June of 24, the 18th, is going down in many of these altcoins, as you can see, quite a bit. But if you look at the total market, which I always like to do, this is everything on TradingView. This is TOTAL. You can see that we've been trending sideways for quite a while. If you look at the Bitcoin chart, you're going to see the same thing. This is the 200-day moving average here in the blue. And then we've got, this is the daily chart, and then we've got the on-balance volume over here to get an idea. On up days, on-balance volume adds volume. On down days, it subtracts the volume to give you an idea of trajectory. I always believe that volume precedes price. Now, if we look at the altcoins, this is total 2. In other words, it takes the entire crypto market and removes Bitcoin. You can see we peaked back in March around, what was that, 1.3 trillion or so. And just recently, it was the beginning of June, we were around 1.2 trillion. Now we're a little less than 1 trillion. So we've lost 200 billion just in 2 weeks. But as you can see, it's incredibly volatile, still above the 200-day and still tracking sideways. Now, summertime, if you saw some of my previous videos, I showed that, for example, Bitcoin typically has lackluster performance and doesn't move much during the summer months, mainly sideways, at least in the past. Past is not indicative of the future. We should always say that. But this is, and I showed this in a previous show as well, I like this. It's the alt buy signal. When this green line is down below, it's an alt time to buy, which means if it's time to buy altcoins, then altcoins should be down, and they are. So up here we're showing this is the Bitcoin area, and this is the altcoin area. You see it hasn't even gone below. This is back in 21. It barely got down there. Now it's been sitting down here for a while. And I wanted most importantly to point out this particular post. This post here, now this was a post by Binance News. However, it's from Rekt Capital, R-E-K-T. They put out great information regarding the markets. But this post was back in May 10th. And it said the cryptocurrency market, excluding Bitcoin, which is what we just looked at, total 2, might find its local low this June. They predicted at the beginning of May that it would find a local low in June, setting the stage for the next altcoin bull cycle as per market analysis. It says they shared a projection on May 8th, suggesting altcoins are on track to find the bottom around the start of the summer, despite a 21% drop in the altcoin market cap already in that month. So this was predicted that they would find altcoins a low in early summer, and that's exactly what's happening. As with any market, things are cyclical. And if you do believe that we're in a bull run, things are going to go up and to the right. But of course, there's going to be consolidation phases. There's going to be all sorts of down times, up times, but generally speaking, I believe it's going to continue to go up and to the right. I'm going to share this with you, which you may have seen many times, but this is a graphic that a lot of people show talking about how the markets have typically gone in the past. They've got 4 phases here. They start with Bitcoin taking off first as money flows into Bitcoin. Then they got a little overlap here with Bitcoin and Ethereum. And then phase 2, Ethereum starts to outperform Bitcoin. Then they got a little overlap here with money starting to trickle into large caps where we see large buy ups happening. And then phase 3 is large caps. Large caps obviously being those coins with the largest market caps. And then it moves into finally the last, which is the alt season, the altcoins, everything other than Bitcoin. And think of it as other than, in this chart, other than Ethereum as well. So this is the way it's gone in the past, that these altcoins are slow to move. So I'm not selling what I have, even though altcoins are down quite a bit. I'm actually reevaluating and moving things around, consolidating some coins, and putting more money into the market as well. So don't be scared. Don't be afraid. That's just my opinion. that this is what is expected to be happening. It's nothing out of the ordinary. If you normalize these charts, you can still see we're going up and to the right. Let's see what summer holds, but it may be August or September before even Bitcoin starts to move. And then after that, Ethereum, and then after that, altcoins. We'll see how it plays out, but don't be too worried. I personally am buying more because altcoins are so cheap right now, and we have an altcoin buy signal. Thanks for watching. Everyday tip, tool, analysis. I'll see you tomorrow.